Now, I've been enjoying videos from different people who teach different forms of exercise and functional movement, ways of working with the body to strengthen and to produce mobility in the body. And they all have their own way of doing it. They all have certain uh, attitudes. So I was telling Davey, one I watch is a more sort of artistic, dancer-like approach. And the other one is more of a bro, if you know what that means, like a dude approach. And but they all talk about some of the very same principles of body mechanics because they've investigated this and they've discovered, as anyone would who explores body mechanics, that there are certain fundamental principles that however we work, whatever the style is, whatever the music we're dancing to, whatever it might be, those are there as these fundamental principles. And the yogis were interested in doing the same thing with the subtle body, with the astral body, with exercising and exploring it. Mystics around the world have made that same inquiry. And they have each discovered common principles that are articulated through different metaphors and through different cultural views and different personal preferences. But yet there's a universality to all of the methods. One of the key principles that is common around the world in all wisdom traditions is the recognition of the holy breath. The holy breath, which every few seconds, with every breath we take, the holy breath is flowing into your being, into our being. And that in attuning to the holy breath, not so much as at a physiological level, but at a somatic, sensorial, experiential, subtle experiential level. There's more there than air molecules. There is, as all mystics have perceived, a sacred, vivifying, subtle, and super subtle dimension to the breath that is entering not through the nose and the mouth primarily, but through what is called in the tradition the mouth of God, or the moon center at the base of the skull. So the holy breath is flowing in as an unconditional blessing. But how do we receive the blessing? That's our life question. How are we receiving the unconditional blessing that's being presented with every breath? Do we open fully? Do we compromise or contract our receptivity? Now, there are teachings in all the traditions around the world that are counseling us, that are advising us, that are trying to illuminate for us the optimal, you could say, or the fundamental, or even the natural relationship that we can have and that we do have with the holy breath. And I've found a few of them for us to just take in. In Islam, it is said, every breath is a gift of Allah. Receive it with thanks. When some of his priests in formation, monks in formation, asked Thomas Merton, how do you pray? He said, pray is how I breathe. Now he continued, as many of the mystics in his tradition say, is you can't earn this holy breath. You can't earn the love of God, in other words. It's given fully with every breath. In the same way, in the Mahayana tradition of Buddhism, you can't attain Buddha nature. You can't attain that. It's your own nature. In the Vedas, Thou art that. You are that already. You are that sacredness. And Kabir, who straddled the Vedic tradition and the Sufi tradition, he said, what is God? God is the breath within the breath. In our practice, we're meditating on that with our mantra, Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. With every breath, the invitation is there, fully, to be fully, effortlessly, graciously received.